Better Call Saul Season 6. Episode number 6, ladies and gentlemen. We are to next week's episode of Better Call Saul. Last week, the return of Lalo. Right around the mid-season point, man. I believe we got 12 episodes this season. We're on episode 6. He finally returned last episode. We got to see what he's been up to, what he's been doing, and now it's a clearer picture. And I think Gus kind of knows too, right? That's why he went back down to the future lab. He planted the gun there and stuff because he kind of probably figures, you know, this is what Lalo's gonna go for in some way, shape, or form, man. That's why Mike told him too, there's really no way for him to get in from the other side and everything like that, dude. Jimmy and Howard had a little boxing match, which I never expected to see in the show, but it was a cool little scene. And Howard's got a private investigator on Jimmy, man. They're gonna end up getting caught. But again, I talked about it last week. There's so many different sides to this. Like, they could think it's a cartel person. Mike's guys could catch him. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different things that could happen. Regardless, I'm here for it. I'm excited for it. So I'm going to stop wasting time. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Kim is a kid again. Flashback.
You know better than this, Kim. I'd say I'm disappointed, but that doesn't even begin to cover it.
Our main concern is we just don't want to see the same faces over and over. So if you can promise me that this was a one-time thing.
Well, Kim, you heard Mr. Pearson. Are you going to do it again?
No.
Even back to her childhood, man, this is probably the first time she did something like this.
You know, you got a fine mother there. You don't want to disappoint her again.
So he thinks, but to her, her mom isn't, right? Unless this was a scam, she put her up to it.
Nip it in the bud.
Yep.
Here, I got you something.
She stole it.
See? Your mom's good for something, huh? Hey, get out, relax. You got away with it.
I wonder if she put her up to it or if she just ended up doing it herself, got caught, and her mom put on the show. You know what I mean? This is probably the moment she realized she could do stuff like this. That's the thing, though. You're not always going to get away with it, man. Eventually, it's going to catch up to you at some point. And usually when it catches up to you, it catches up to you in a big way. Bro, like, look at this place, man. Howard's this is a whole ass estate, man. Is this the gravel? Yeah, one of these. Hey, this is his wife. First time we're gonna see her, probably. Huh? I swear we haven't seen her before.
That is for you.
Thanks.
Didn't say anything about the stuff he did on it, which is impressive.
Fundraiser.
Is that coming up?
Next Friday.
Yeah,
Can't believe it's been a whole year.
the little effort.
You remember what was going on with Chuck's brother, Jimmy?
You mean with the bowling balls and so on? That's not over with.
I think it's getting worse. In fact, it's possible you might hear or see something. I couldn't say what. Just know that if you do, whatever it is, I'm handling it. I will put an end to this.
I'm having dinner with the Appels tonight, so you've got the house to yourself.
Tell them I said hello.
I will.
I wonder if the stuff Jimmy did caused issues in their relationship, you know, the hookers and all that stuff, or if the issues were already there. But you see the little things, the little art he drew in the coffee, didn't mention it or nothing. But again, we don't know what the issues are, if it's the Jimmy stuff or if it's stuff outside of that or what.
That was 3 days ago. Only time he broke the pattern. Stopped at Craddock Marine over on Central instead of going straight to the office. Looked like he made a cash withdrawal. I couldn't get a good angle through the window, but I counted 4, maybe 5 stacks. I'd say somewhere in the ballpark of 20 grand. But is there any reason he'd need that much cash in the normal course of business?
No legitimate reason.
I mean, that's the other thing. We know day to day they aren't doing something every day, but it's like a slow buildup of things. Eventually he's gonna get caught. Oh, back here.
Of course. Come on in. We'll take a look. It's gonna be okay. It'll be okay. Come on.
Maybe this is why he pulled cash out. He's gonna hire someone through this guy.
Are you sure you used enough?
Absolutely. Just give it a little more time. Look all the way to the right. I mean, you're not gonna be tripping balls, but you're gonna feel like, 2 Red Bulls on an empty stomach.
Oi, terrible.
And how long is it gonna last?
Is the guy roughly your size?
Yeah.
Hour or 2? I cannot wait to be done with all of this.
I hear you. You know, I read somewhere that vets are even more depressed than lawyers.
Probably.
Depressed? No. I love being a vet. Look over there. See that? That's what it's all about. Animals are my life. It's this other stuff. It's getting to be too much. Guy's got to know when he's bagged his limit.
Yeah, but he probably makes more money from this, right?
Once I sell my little black book, it's going to be all animals all the time.
Black Book?
Yeah, keys to the kingdom. You call me up. You're looking for a someone. Keep all my someones in here.
Best quality vacuum.
Vacuum place. He knew that guy too. I love all the little connections and Easter eggs throughout these shows.
Did you see how many people he had in that book? I mean, he's raking it in, day out. It's passive income, minimal risk. I can't believe he's walking away from that.
He knows what he wants.
I mean, yeah, eventually it's going to catch up, and we see it does with Saul too, right?
According to Officer Connell's report, this is the reason Joshua Holcomb was pulled over. New Mexico Statute 66-3-846, driving with an obstructed window. This morning, I did an informal survey of the courthouse parking lot, and by my count, over a third of the vehicles had something similar hanging from their rearview mirrors. Unless you and 47 of our colleagues have outstanding tickets, I'd argue that this statute is not regularly enforced. Officer Connell knew my client. In fact, he arrested him 5 years ago when Joshua was a juvenile. And Officer Connell's record shows that this is only the 3rd citation he's written for this statute in almost 20 years.
Cliff likes that. Kim's good at what she does, man.
I've been meaning to ask, if you don't mind, how did you leave things with Howard Hamlin?
I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Howard. I owe Howard and HHM a lot.
In other words, she's acting like things are still good.
They fund justice reform programs on the East Coast. I wish we had something like that out here.
Well, it's a bit hush-hush at the moment, but we will soon. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah, he was just fishing for that, see if maybe it was a setup with her and Jimmy doing it, but she kind of just shut that down, right?
Kim!
Damn! You got this place set up nice, quick.
It's good to see you.
How much time from last episode?
They're still working in the back.
Okay, my God, look at this place.
Yeah, Jimmy, Saul is letting me take a free hand. I'm going for a vibe that's professional and refined, but still, inviting.
But that's not his clients.
Can I ask, are you registered anywhere?
That is so sweet. No, it was all very low-key. We have everything we need.
It was a very low-key wedding because they're doing it for legal reasons, And most people don't know that, other than Huel. Yeah, this place looks good now and stuff, but then I'm thinking, damn, it looks way different in Breaking Bad. You know what I mean? She's got like the wall up, the window. It's just basic chairs.
The Jackson Mercer Foundation, that's like the Good Housekeeping seal of approval.
Well, it's not a done deal. Some of the foundation board members are flying in next week to meet the lieutenant governor at a luncheon in Santa Fe, so they are inviting a select group of people with, Cliff called them up-and-coming organizations, and yeah, Cliff thinks I have a good shot.
A good shot. You have more than a shot. They're gonna love you on sight.
The only thing is, the lunch is on D-Day.
So, what? You don't have to be there on the day.
It's a lot of stress though, all in one day. The stuff they're doing to Howard, but like, what if they get caught with that too? It could fuck all that up, man. Oh, it's just a combination, dude. Fuck. Feels like we just cut to a different TV show. Oh, back in Germany, that's why. Is this one of the guys?
Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Das ist Privatgelände. Wen suchen Sie? Haben Sie sich verlaufen?
Yeah, sorry, I don't speak any German.
Are you lost?
It's a beautiful place you have here. The air is just so fresh.
He's got a gun. It don't matter. You got an axe.
Do I know you?
Well, I don't think we've officially met.
Was he there with Gus on the freezer shit? Yep. Shit.
Who are you?
You better keep going, dude.
Who are you? Eduardo Salamanca.
Bro, he probably broke his ribs. You know he's probably gonna be willing to help him, honestly, because of what Gus did. Oh shit, the blade. Damn.
Carajo. I think you broke one of my ribs.
He probably would have been willing to tell him.
Tie that off before you bleed to death. You and I are gonna have a talk.
He probably would have been willing to help him, because I'm sure he don't like Gus, but I mean, he's probably scared of Gus a little bit too. Like I said, this office don't fit the clientele.
You made that call, right? Try to make it...
About that, I just had a couple of questions.
Francesca, can we sidebar in the law library?
Law library.
I don't know if I'm comfortable. Is this even legal?
I'm sorry, which of us went to law school? Because I could stand here and go through the ins and outs of what's quote-unquote legal with you, but we're on a clock.
We're not going to make a habit of this.
Of course not.
Right?
Absolutely. No.
100%.
Here, put it on speaker and let me hear.
Yes, my mother's out at the facility in Amarillo. Says she's supposed to call into some meeting on Thursday.
Yes, you're talking about the mediation?
That's it. Thing is, she's lost her dial-in instructions. I'm just looking everywhere and can't find them.
So she just has to call the main line, the same number you called just now. Press 7 and then enter the passcode. I can give that to you now. Do you have a pen?
Now we see why she's so hardened and Breaking Bad. This dude pissing in the fountain.
Whoa, stop! No, wait, don't turn around. Finish what you're doing. Yeah. Finish.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, where are you going? Clean up on aisle 9.
You clean it up.
Yeah. Damn, dude, I'd be livid.
The boss sent me. He wants to know why you took guys off your house.
I haven't been home for more than an hour in the last 3 weeks.
Still, Salamanca knows who you are. He could show up there.
We're stretched thin. I made a judgment call.
Seems to me the most obvious place to pull from is Alameda Street.
My guys stay on Alameda.
Alameda is a long shot.
Boss has a problem. He knows how to reach me.
What's on Alameda
If
Street?
you have a problem, I'm right here.
Is that Nacho's dad's place? Mike is just like cut to the point, man. He's at the age where he don't want to dance around. You know what I mean? Like, no reason to beat around the bush.
Hi, Pop Pop.
Hey, kiddo. You ready for some stargazing?
Yeah.
How's your view? Not too much light?
No, it's good.
Trace a line across the bottom of the bowl till you see a bunch of stars that look like a backward question mark.
What's that underneath? The really bright one. Is it a planet?
You know what? That might just be Jupiter.
How's Chattanooga?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
fine.
he didn't tell her.
I'm going to have to stay here longer than I expected.
Makes sense why he's so adamant about keeping guys over here. It's like a long shot if they do go for him because they're not in the game, but there's still that small chance, and you don't want nothing to happen to him.
Hey, let's go out. Out where? Omaha Beach.
Want to go to the spot where it's going to happen, huh?
Here's to tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow the day already? Is that HHM? Yep. I mean, is the private investigator watching them right now too? That's the thing.
It's the wood box, upper left.
Oh.
Is this that
Right,
special
sure.
shit?
Didn't realize we had any left. Gotta warn you though, it's on the pricey side. $4.95 for the bottle.
Worth every penny.
Oh, you've had it before. Because I was gonna let you know about the stopper here. It's pretty sharp.
Thanks, I'll be careful.
The dude?
It's all paid for.
Jimmy dipped out real quick. Wait, is that the actor they were using? He broke his arm?
Flag on the play. You're not gonna believe this, but I just ran into Casimiro, the real one.
Oh,
God.
that's the
Before
real
you
one.
ask, he didn't shave his mustache. He broke his arm.
Are you serious? The guy has a giant cast
On his left arm. And I just checked all the pictures, and you could see his arm in every single one of them. No cast.
clear as day.
I mean, that really could have sunk us, right?
So, we're gonna pull the plug, and we are going to live to fight another day.
What other day?
And we'll figure it out. I promise.
She's gonna bust a Yui.
It happens today.
What is their plan? Are they gonna have to do like do they have time to reshoot all the photos and shit? Oh fuck, that's the end? Oh, next episode's the mid-season finale too. Season 6, episode 6 of Better Call Saul is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, dude, she's gonna fuck up the entire thing with Cliff that he had set up, which just to do this Howard shit, man. And here's the thing, bro, with this Howard shit, like, it's more personal for her, which is why she's doing it. Yeah, for Jimmy, he's getting the Sandpiper money, and I'm sure he does want to fuck with him a little bit too. But for Kim, it's because of the conversation Howard had with her, right? When he told her, like, oh, Jimmy did this and that, and I just want to make sure he's not controlling. You know what I mean? That's why she's doing it. And it's like, bro, you're choosing that over pursuing the opportunity of essentially a lifetime, it seems like, to do this pro bono work, but actually make money doing it, you know? And it's like, bro, she's gonna give that up for this, because I'm sure there's not gonna be a chance for her to, you know, reschedule a meeting or this or that, because she's not the only one going. Multiple people are showing up, you know, they're coming in from the East Coast too, so it's tough, man. Fuck. And then everything going on with Lalo, I'm sure, like, if Lalo would have told him what was up, he might have even just straight up talked, you know? The only reason he wouldn't have would have been fear of Gus. But like with Lalo in front of him, and maybe that's why he went the torture route too. But I mean, Lalo doesn't really know the relationship he had with him and all that stuff, you know, and how things ended. But I'm sure he would have just talked because of what Gus did to Werner, right? Having him killed and stuff. And I'm sure he would have loved to see Gus kind of go down in flames, so to speak. But I don't know, man. We got a crazy build up just to the mid-season finale, right? D-Day coming up, if they can get it to go off still. I try not to watch the previews that they show at the end here. I did see Jimmy running with some pictures in his hand, so maybe they were able to reshoot, and they, you know, he's trying to get it in time, because I still don't ultimately know what the plan is really for it. But it's got to be based off the Sandpiper meeting they're having that day, right? And that's why she was like, what other day can we do it, you know? And that's why he made the phone call earlier too, so I'm sure it's some connection to that, which is why they're kind of on a time crunch for it. So I don't know, man. Regardless, fantastic episode. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out, link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? I hope you all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below what is something you guys want to see me react to next on the channel. I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Alexander Collins, and the homie Christopher Larimer. Your guys' support is much appreciated. If you guys haven't already and you do want to join the Patreon family, the link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. You get early access to a bunch of videos, up to 2, sometimes even 3 weeks in advance, full-length reactions, and you get to participate in polls to help decide what we do and what we react to on the channel. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.